It was early Friday morning when we learned that some of the families of 514 victims want to hold more than just the shooter accountable. A lawsuit was filed against social media companies for how their platforms contributed to an act of violence that was fueled by hate. The team of lawyers behind it say this is the first lawsuit of its kind. And joining me live in studio right now is Buffalo attorney John Elmore. You're leading the charge on this lawsuit. What do you hope will come out of this case?
Seems like every other week or at least once a month there's a mass shooting, and what we want to do is hold people responsible that led up to this and prevent other mass shootings. We don't want another family to have to go through what the families that we represent have gone through this past year and on that terrible day on May 14th.
It was 1 year ago today. You were in the studio. I was here along with Scott Levin, and we were really kind of sitting in disbelief because we were learning in real time what exactly took place. Are you pleased with how this case has gone along so far in the courts, and what's next?
I'm very happy that Peyton Gendron was entered a plea of guilty. The district attorney's office, John Flynn, did an excellent job. He's waived his right to appeal, and he's going to spend the rest of his natural life in jail, so he's not going to be harmful to anybody. So I'm very happy about that.
We know memorials are going up. Tops is going to have a memorial right outside of the store. We know there's going to be another permanent memorial. Talk to me about your clients. I know you represent the family of Hayward Patterson, Kat Massey's family, as well as the McNeil.
Yes.
How are they doing today? What are their thoughts on these memorials?
Today, all of my families that I represent have just spent quiet days at home. They haven't been to the memorials. It's Mother's Day, and they're grieving and living this thing all over again. It's a very, very difficult day for them.
There are services that are also happening. We saw one of our reporters is outside of Elam right now. They don't want to go to those services. Explain why, because that's understandable for some, but explain why some families choose to stay away.
Sure. I mean, different people have done different things. Some of the victims, one victim's family is running for elected office. Somebody else is going around the country lobbying government for stricter gun laws, and then other people grieve quietly. And the three families that I represent have chose to grieve quietly today. They're very excited that my law office, along with the other partners that I have commenced litigation against some of the civil parties, and just going through the press conference with them on Friday was very draining. So I think they're probably home relaxing right now.
And then going back again to that lawsuit that was filed, that's not something that's going to happen overnight, right? This is going to last for a while.
I would anticipate a minimum of 5 to 6 years or longer. I mean, when you think about it, when you sue Facebook and Amazon and some of these larger corporations, Google, they're going to have the best lawyers in the country. They're going to have unlimited deep pockets to spend in defending a lawsuit, and they're going to put up every defense that they possibly can.
Attorney John Elmore, thank you so much for joining us in studio. Never thought that 1 year ago we would have been together in this studio watching things unfold, talking about a white supremacist, because that's what we found out live on air. And 1 year later, this is where we are.
On Mother's Day.
On Mother's Day.
All right.
Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.